Good weekly vlog. It is Saturday. No, it's not. It's Friday. Wishful thinking there. Yeah, so I'm just actually putting the last details together for the Animal Kingdom and Pool Time vlog that's going live today. Excuse me, I'm a bit last minute at the minute. I've done all the editing. They're all uploaded. But there's all the details you need to add, like the description, the thumbnail, the tags, the timestamps I've put on these vlogs for the first time, which I might not do again. That's a good question, actually. Regular viewers, are those timestamps useful to you at all? You know, at the bottom, do you even know they're there? It's basically the video gets split up by, it tells you what part the video's up to. They take a lot longer to do than a lot of other stuff, and if they're not useful to people, I'll probably stop doing them. But anyway, enough waffle about YouTube and the fun and delights thereof. What we're doing this weekend? I think we're going to go into town on Sunday, and tomorrow I probably will do some cooking as well. Purchases updates. I always seem to have purchases to do. I've just noticed this frame is slightly wonky, which is actually the reason I've remembered that is I've ordered a load of picture frames because we've got various prints and things, and the art that we picked up last week all need to be hung on the walls. We literally need a bigger house with more walls just for all the stuff we're putting on them. And the other purchase is this. Hang on. This, which kind of looks like an Alexa, but isn't. It's mesh Wi-Fi. So Amazon had a sale on this week where this was reduced from 100 and something to £79, I think. Or it might have been 130 to £99. And this is a TP-Link mesh Wi-Fi system. So in October of 2020, I don't even know if it made it into the vlogs or not, but I bought a router because the super hub we had for Virgin Media was rubbish, and I was never 100% happy with it. It worked, but things like the lights in our house are all on smart network, and what was the other thing? The new Ring doorbell would drop off the network. It wasn't strong enough to reach the back of the house, things like that. The reason I actually bought it was hopefully that it would cover the entire house, and it didn't. So yesterday on a whim, Wednesday on a whim, I just decided, right, I'm going to try this. Here's the box for it. This isn't promotion, by the way, sponsored or anything like that. Well, basically what that is it's 3 routers that sit in various parts of the house. So I've got one in the front window, one in the middle of the house, and one at the back. And then they basically build a mesh Wi-Fi system over the entire house, and it's seamless. So when you move around the house, you basically drop onto the strongest Wi-Fi router. So up here now, the speed double what it was with the old router, and the Ring doorbell now doesn't drop off the network. So that's kind of cool. It's basically seamlessly just carried on running. I just set it up to match the same network name as the old one. Pulled the old one off the network, put that one on, and everything seems to be working perfectly now. So I think for the money, that was a really good buy. It works with all broadband providers, I'm just recently. So anyway, I'm working now, so I'm going to get back to it. I've also got my own hair in my mouth. Isn't that fantastic? And we'll probably catch up over the course of the weekend and see what we get up to. Look, these are all of our framed pictures. The ones we picked up from Disney World. Oops. Can't do this one-handed. The gift from the Jassa family. And Gemma also purchased me this print of Galaxy's Edge. So we'll get these hung up this weekend. Gemma's home. You're just doing some tea, aren't you, sweet pea? Thank you, honey. Also, coffee's turned up for Gemma, so we'll open that in a bit. So I'm going to try and get that tidied off this weekend, because I've got a puzzle I want to make. Like a proper old school 1,000 piece puzzle that I got in Asda cheap. Those look like some good burgers.
Burgers.
Thank you, honey. You going to open your coffee?
Whatever burgers are that's alright.
Alright then.
Is that okay?
Laugh, but you want
Yeah,
it. Enjoy your burgers, sweetheart. Oh. It's a Reggie monster. Also, we got some new bedding. It's got cats on it. Because, of course, cats. Those were some good burgers. Thank you, honey. You enjoyed them?
Yeah, they were nice actually.
I'm just going to open up the coffee now and have a look, because I haven't told Gemma what I ordered. Don't look at that, you'll see what we ordered.
I'm looking for your little handwritten note that you always put in.
Okay.
It's cute.
That was what.
Salad?
Yeah, that was what made me order it. They just announced that one to come out. It actually sounds quite nice.
Fruit salad?
It's fruit salad flavoured coffee.
It smells nice. Grown in Kenya, Nicaragua and Ethiopia. This is a very special blend. Get ready for childhood throwback to when sweets cost pennies and you chase your mates across the park. Bursting with juicy sweet goodness, this blend is perfect for a summer sipper.
Very good.
Okay, fruit salad.
And then I ordered you two others.
Oh, kiss from a roast. My favourite. Brown sugar, hazelnut milk chocolate.
I couldn't remember which was your favourite, so I'm glad you said that.
Kiss from a roast. And what's brewed pussycat.
Okay.
They're not too good. And brewed looks like a lady.
There you go. They're alright.
Yeah, I think we've had all them before, you know.
Apart from the fruit
Except for
salad.
fruit salad.
Yeah, well, I just went through and ordered two others to have with the fruit salad one,
Yeah,
basically.
fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
But yeah, we were at a coffee, weren't we? Other than
Yeah.
we've got some Disney 50th anniversary left, which is obviously really nice coffee.
Yeah.
And we've got the...
We just don't want to use that too quick, though.
No, but we still got the other one as well, the red velvet cake one as well.
Yeah.
Good morning, it's Saturday. I'm going to get a wriggle on today because I need to do some cooking. We're doing more slow cooking. Been a little while since I did pulled pork, so we're going to do that. Doing it Jamaican style, or Caribbean style, with some reggae sauce. Not had that for a little while either. But yeah, being that it's slow cooking, sorry, I'm just filming my mouth, which is exactly not what you need to see. I do need to get it done early in the morning, so it's ready for the evening. You've probably seen me cook this a million times before. I'm using a huge pork shoulder. Going to take the skin off, sear it, throw it in the slow cooker with some fluids and some spices, just some random stuff out of the fridge. And yeah, I'll leave that on for as best as I can, 8 hours. And also, here's Archie. Archie went to the vets on Thursday, just his annual checkup. He's lost a little bit of weight, which is good because he was a little rotund. The kittens are keeping him healthy. His teeth are looking much better as well. So we're very happy. He's a full clean bill of health. And he was a good boy, and the vets loved him because he was very purry and cute, basically, just pure Archie. When he's not moody with the kittens, he is a very, very cute cat. He does occasionally. I think they're just a little bit of a handful for him sometimes when they're running around. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night and I could hear a commotion with the kittens. They were up to something. But it was one of those where you kind of like half wake up and then just fall back to sleep. We got up this morning and they'd pulled Gemma's Tsum off the shelf and were chasing around the living room. So now I need to tidy those away. Anyway, I'm going to get started on this dinner and I'll show you it when it's on, and obviously we'll show you when it's done. And hopefully we'll remember this time to tell you what it was like in the evening. So I don't think we ever told you what the chili was like last week. It was really nice. I ended up eating it for my dinner on Monday. It was even better then. You know what chili's like. A couple of days later it's usually better. So before I get started on that dinner, actually, I just wanted to... I found another purchase I forgot to tell you about. I had this situation where I said to Gemma, shortly after we came back from the holiday, because this came a few weeks ago, all the records I've ordered have arrived now. No more records should be arriving. That's already out of date, because 2 more records will be arriving at some point in the future. Well, shortly after I told Gemma, another record turned up, which was this one. Oceanside, Everyone Into Position. The reissue on Beggars. If I just quickly do this one-handed, this has never worked one-handed, I'll just slide one of the records out to give you an idea. It is on this epic looking splatter. How cool does that look? So yeah, I haven't actually listened to this yet. I do need to, but this actually does complete a little challenge I'd given to myself quite some time ago. So we start with F. This is Oceanside's first album. Bear in mind, Oceanside is like one of my all-time favourite bands. That's Oceanside's second album, Everyone Into Position. Then it gets a little bit quirky. We go a bit off the piece, and this was purely by chance I managed to get this. that is Oceanside's third album, sorry. And you'll notice that it is lacking a sleeve. That is because this is a test pressing in name only that Mike Van Aert actually sent to me because I won a competition on his Patreon. So I think I mentioned that one before, but I was really happy to win that. So that's an original pressing of this album. Just doesn't have the liner because it was a test pressing. Then an original pressing again is, and I'm putting it this way around because the cover's a bit booby, Oceanside's fourth album, Self-Preserve While the Body Floats Up. It's actually my least favourite of all of the albums Mike Van Aert's been involved with, if I'm honest. But then we get a couple of rare ones that you probably, even some of the Van Aert fans would probably really want if they didn't order them when they came out because you can't get them now. British Theatre, Mastery. This is a couple of members of Oceanside's, including Mike's first album after Oceanside split. And also, just before they released that, this is in the wrong order, I also have Died in the Wool Ghost, which is British Theatre's first EP. Then we move on to Mike's solo material. I have The Demon Joke. This is the first album that Mike Van Aert released. Then I have, I'm going to jump out of sync here because this is the order that they arrived. His third album, which came out a couple of years ago now, in the Dead Wood. And then finally, to complete the collection, shortly, about a year ago, I think, maybe less than a year ago, he found some copies of the second album that he released, which I'd managed to not buy on vinyl for some reason. So I managed to get a copy of that as well. This is actually my favourite Van Aert solo material. So as far as favourites go of these, of the solo material and the post-Oceanside material, it's that one. And of the of the Oceanside material, it's that one, Frames. So yeah, I'm really happy I managed to get all of the albums finally on vinyl. I've had them on CD and stuff for ages, MP3 and all that stuff. So there we go. And the splatter on that new album, that new one that came out, looks really fantastic. So dinner is on. I had another purchase turned up. Just something for Spain next week. It's just a new travel adapter. The ones I used to use were getting to the point where they were like falling apart. Basically because these have all got these mechanisms where you can slide out pins for various different things over time. The old ones I had, which were, they must have been a good, probably one of them was like 10 years old. They were starting to get a bit rough, so I got this one off Amazon. It's a My Travel Pal. It's a lot heavier and weighty than the other one, so either it's full of concrete or it's probably a little bit better quality. It was about £25, so it wasn't amazingly cheap either. It's also fused, which the previous one wasn't, so that is good. But yeah, speaking of travel, as of Thursday, we're going to Spain. Hopefully, all being well, the Florida vlogs will continue as normal because I'm hopefully going to get that sorted before we leave. So Friday's vlog should be good, and if I'm really ahead of the game, the Friday after's vlog should be ready to go live as well to save me do it when I come home. As for Spain itself, we are going to vlog. We are going to do a little bit of recording, but we're not going to do a full daily trip thing because it's going to be more of a relaxed trip, so it's probably not going to warrant daily vlogs. And the other thing that I've changed up is I'm going to be travelling light. So you've probably noticed, if you're particularly observant, you might have noticed the last week's weekly vlog was filmed entirely on my phone. And this one is too. So the quality isn't as good as with the G7X, the ZV-1. But it's manageable, and the reason for that is I just don't really want to be carrying the big camera around with me for the whole of the week because again it's a relaxed trip. I might take the GoPro, I haven't decided yet. Anyway, would you like another kitten? Look at her, she's a sweet pea. Asleep on the top there. This is like the cat's favourite place to sleep, up here. That's why we leave the blanket up there for them. So most of that Spain trip will be kind of relaxing, maybe doing a little bit of walking, sightseeing, possibly a boat trip, and I think we're going to try and get to Biopark Fuengirola, which is a IAZA accredited zoological collection. So that should be nice. I don't think I've ever been to a Spanish zoo, so that'll be good. Yeah, well, hopefully maybe we'll do a what's the name, zoo vlog from there, like a full zoo vlog, because that'd be quite a good one to document. We do like documenting our zoo visits, and there's like ones we haven't really documented that we've been to in the past that we probably need to do. Like, I don't think we've ever done a full vlog of Dudley Zoo, which would be nice to get back to. And yeah, we still have Yorkshire Wildlife Park on the list at some point in the future. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that one. I don't think it's huge either, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, what else is going on at that trip? We're there for the week. As I say, it's Fuengirola that we're going to. Gemma's dad has a regular apartments complex that he stays in, so he's booked rooms for all of us to stay. There's 5 of us going. But it should be good. Really looking forward to a bit of a relax and a bit of sunshine, because it's raining outside now. Oh, and I ordered another pair of shoes because I bought the Under Armour shoes. I think I showed them previous vlogs for the Florida trip. They weren't breathable at all. So when I was walking around in the sun, I could feel my feet just getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and they really picked up the heat from the floor as well. So I didn't really get on with them too well, and I ended up using for a lot of the days out my old Merrill Moab Vent shoes. Now they're specifically designed for walking in heat, and I'd had them since 2019, so they'd actually done probably 2 full Florida trips. I think I wore them. I might have worn them in France. Sorry, no, actually I wore my dogs in France. They've done all sorts of walking since, and I finally got rid of them at the end of the Florida trip. To be honest, I probably should have just kept them because I think they'd have carried on going. But anyway, I ordered a replacement pair, so they're going to come on Monday, and those will be probably what I'm wearing in Spain. And hopefully at that point that should end all the purchases, because we do need to start saving for Florida next year, and yeah, we're still paying off the tree. Well, I added more pictures to the holiday wall. We've got that 50th anniversary opening day poster that we were gifted there, looking really nice. Probably should have moved it up a little bit actually. Maybe I will rehang it. And then up there we've got the new Magic Kingdom castle at Christmas, the Epcot wall with the fireworks behind, and the Galaxy's Edge one. Again, that one is a little bit lower and a little bit to the right than I wanted to do, but I kind of rushed in and I measured once and cut twice on that one. It'll do for now. I might move them around and adjust them a little bit, but I'm kind of liking the sort of higgledy-piggledy look and just fill in the wall. The only thing I might do though is I might move this one here and that one there. So, because I didn't realise I bought the same frame twice. I just keep buying all the distressed look frames off Amazon, and yeah, so that one's like a gold one, the white painted distress, and then those 2 blue ones. But I'm not sure actually if that one will even fit in there, because it is a bit of a bigger frame. And then of course we've got, that is the original one, the first thing we put up, which is all of our pre-vlogging memories of holidays. Some of them actually aren't. The bottom ones are, in fact most of them aren't. These are the early Walt Disney World trips. The middle one isn't even our photo, I just found it online. Just to fill the gap. But that top one there is me and Gemma enjoying a beer tube at Tilted Kilt. Probably would have been on our first trip. Look at me with no beard. And then the top right, we've got Gemma at SeaWorld with the orca that they had, the display orca at the beginning of the park. And then the middle left is me in 2014, I think the year before we started doing our vlogging in Scotland. So yeah, a bit of a mix. And yeah, I finally wiped the chalkboard because it needed a good clean. The rest of the room does need a dust as well. I have started cleaning the table off. Just got lots of Gem's clothes left there to clean. And the reason I want to clean the table off is because I bought this puzzle for like £3.50 in Asda, and I fancy building it. It's a Space Shuttle Endeavour with 1,000 pieces. I'm assuming they had a load of old surplus stock in the back and they just threw them out for £3.50 a piece. Oh, caught short with a big sneeze then. But anyway, this is the pulled pork for today. Looking pretty good so far. It does need pulling, but it has been on for probably about 5 hours now. Well, there's me pulled pork, looking pretty good, isn't it? On the hob now, I'm just trying to thin the juices down a little bit, and I'll probably add some more jerk sauce into it to give it a bit more kick. And there's our finished pulled pork. With some...
That Gemma's home.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, Gemma's home, by the way.
I'm so excited.
Did you enjoy your pulled pork?
I did, it was lovely.
Good. So, Gemma decided she wanted to do something for the vlog, didn't you?
That involved food.
Yeah, that involved food.
Dairy chocolate.
Yeah. You bought the Cadbury's mystery bars that you have to apparently guess the flavour.
Yeah, so it says solve it to have a chance to win. Solve the mystery flavour for a chance to win a mystery prize. Scan the QR code or search Cadbury mystery bars to enter. And we've got bar number 1 and bar number 2.
Bar number 2. Bar number 1.
I'm a bit scared that they're going to be like horrible flavours.
Yeah, if it's like dog food flavour, I'm not going to be very happy.
You'll know as soon as you break it.
If it's cat food, I mean, I'll be alright.
If anyone's ever played Bamboozle and got the dog food one, Bamboozle, not Bamboozle. Bamboozle. There's that thing on teletext,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Buster Boozler or whatever his name is. I can't remember. I just like Digitizer. So this is mystery bar number 1.
Yeah.
Mystery bar number 1, please. Smells like...
Coconut?
Yeah, nut.
Or nut of some type. It's
Like
nice,
sugar.
at least.
It's like sugared almonds.
It smells nutty, but doesn't taste nutty.
No, it tastes like sugared almonds to me.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Which isn't something that I like. Yeah. Tastes like sugared almonds you get at Christmas. It's okay. I wouldn't go out my way for it. You trying to place it?
Yeah. Just sweet though.
Yeah. Tastes like sugared almonds to me.
It's an odd flavour for a chocolate bar, though, isn't it? Sugared almonds.
I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be odd. It's just mystery.
Too sweet for my liking though.
Yeah. It's not. I wouldn't go out my way to have it again. Put it that way.
No.
I mean, I'll eat what we bought because we bought it.
But at least it wasn't like dog food flavour.
Yeah, grass or baby sick.
I could cope with grass. Grass is fine.
Maybe I didn't mean that kind of grass. And this is mystery bar number 2, please.
Cleanse your palate, hang on.
Ooh. The aftertaste on that one's not great.
Say from that one.
The other one, I mean.
This smells fruity.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the aftertaste, it was this.
It smells like sherbet.
This smells like, to me, stagnant water.
No, it doesn't. It smells like fruity sherbet.
When stagnant water was that sweet smell, that's what this smells like. That one's nicer though, tasting wise.
Rose?
Hmm?
Rose?
Don't know. Like raspberry.
Yeah, it's...
Candy floss now. Sugar dummies.
Not really rubbery. Definitely fruity, that one.
The second one's much nicer. It didn't smell nice, but it tastes nice. The first one smells nicer, the second one tastes nicer.
Yeah, the first one smells like hazelnut. Doesn't taste like hazelnut. This one almost tastes like... Do you remember Ruffle bars? Like the raspberry.
That raspberry ruffle.
Yeah, the raspberry ruffle, that's what this tastes
So
like.
maybe it is like a raspberry cream flavour or something like that. To me, the first one tastes like sugared almonds. Or maybe it would be like candied pecans or something like that.
Some sort of candied nut.
Yeah.
This is definitely fruity.
So which one would you which one did you prefer?
The nutty one.
You preferred the nutty one.
I prefer nuts.
I preferred the fruity one.
Chocolate.
Well, that works quite well because we can both finish one of them each.
I'm trying to get rid of all the chocolate.
Just taste the filling. They're just like a fondant type filling, but it's quite hard. Well, there we go. Anyway, that was the Cadbury's mystery bars. Maybe one day we'll find out what flavours they actually were and see how far off we
and
are.
let us know in the comments what you think they are.
Yeah.
We got them in Asda, by the
Actually, don't go out your way to buy them because they're not that great. But if you have bought them, let us know. There goes our brand deal with Cadbury's. See you tomorrow anyway. What? The look you just give me. Good Sunday. We're in town, as promised. Forgot to vlog this morning, so we're just going to wander up. We just saw a bit of Paul Curtis art that we'd like to go and see. Yesterday was actually Pride in Liverpool, so you can still some banners up.
I'm sure there'll be more
Flags up there and things. But yeah, today, a couple of things I noticed on the way in. One, the Lime Street Hotel is now uncovered and the scaffolding has gone, which looks fantastic, so that's going to be kind of exciting. And also Gemma noticed this. 2 pieces of Paul Curtis artwork here. Fantastic as ever. There's quite a few bits in town that we haven't seen, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we maybe try and check those out in a bit. So, not 100% sure how much we're going to vlog today because we're actually meeting up with Tangled Up in Fun. We're going to show them some Liverpool. So if they're vlogging, we'll vlog. We'll see how we get on. Some of our Liverpool, yeah. No, we promise we won't take them to too many bars. But we are going to, before we meet them, just head down towards Liverpool 1. Maybe have a quick look in the Lego store. I haven't been there in probably over a year now. And we'll see how busy it is. Yeah, definitely don't have room for that one.
Oh Jesus, no.
Quite like the Optimus Prime though. But I don't have room for it. I definitely do want to get this one, but probably not today.
What on that one?
The DeLorean's quite cool. Literally never in stock, but it's quite cool. I didn't spend any money in the Lego store again. That's not like me at all.
Carry a box around with you all day.
That is true. So we're at Button Street and Gemma's just mentioned this new piece of street art that's been put up. This is enormous. You can barely see it on the camera because of the sun. And it goes all the way along here. And all down. Look at that. The walrus is fantastic. And the liver bird up there. A bit of a jump cut, but we are now in the GPO. It's the food market that we've eaten in the past. Just grabbing a bite to eat. I'll show you the food in a second. But also, we're here. Hold up in fun. I'm glad I got your channel name right. And we've been over to Dead Crafty, haven't we, and had a couple of beers as well. So we're just having a bit of food. You got this bourbon concoction here, haven't you?
Yeah, fried chicken with a soy and garlic sauce.
And I have a pizza. This is the classic pizza, which has got ham. I think there's mushrooms in there, cheese as well. Okay. I haven't got my glasses on. And you got the vegan burger there, haven't you?
Yeah, I have eaten half of it, so...
Oh, that's fine, that's fine. And we're still waiting for yours,
I've got no food. Yeah. It's coming, it's coming.
It should be on its way, though, yeah. Your food's now turned up as well, hasn't it? We have. Wow. Oh, thank you. That looks an impressive hot dog.
Yeah, it looks good.
Pizza's really nice as well. So, took in time. And it's another jump cut because we're back at home. Had a really lovely afternoon catching up with Gem and Ant there. Really, really pleasant couple. And we had a really good chat about Disney and holidays and everything really. Theatre. Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyable day. We'll hopefully do it again at some point as well. We've talked about possibly us going over to Manchester so they can show us some places that they visit, which would be really good fun. So we'll look to do that soon. So I think we're going to settle down for the evening now with a cold drink or something. I could do with something. I've not talked so much for a while. My throat's a little bit so. Actually, you could probably hear in the background there was crying his head off because he's just had dry food and he wants wet food. What's up, Arch? You alright, big fella? No, he's gone quiet. We got a taxi home, so it was quite nice as the taxi pulled up. The cats were sat in the window waiting for us. Grumpy Arch. Oh, there's a little cute meow from Reggie then. Yeah, Reg. Archie and Reggie. Well, Reggie absolutely loves Archie. And I think they're kind of starting to buddy up. Oh, look. Gemma's home. You're right, hon.
Yeah, alright.
You had a nice afternoon.
Had a lovely afternoon.
Yeah, it was really good chatting,
Yeah,
wasn't
good
it?
chatting, yeah.
Looking forward to doing that again
Time
sometime.
just flew as
Yeah,
well.
we were sat there and we were thinking. It was Jem said that she was looking at a watch going, we'll get back to the car at 7. It was like 10
Not
past
me,
8.
Jem, by the
No,
way.
other Jem.
Other Jem.
There's too many Gems in vlogging.
I know.
Come on, we need to get some renames. You're going to now be called Tony.
I'm Gem 1, she's Gem 2.
Maybe you're Gem 2.
I'm older, so I'm Gem 1.
Okay. We do... Wow, so close. We do still have a lot of the pulled pork from last night. We were going to have butties when we got home tonight, but I really don't feel like anything else to eat because I had a huge pizza. So we'll probably leave it at that. Maybe have a snack or something. Maybe have some of that chocolate that was pretty horrible. I was thinking about that chocolate as I was saying that like the fruitier one I would probably eat. I would probably eat it because it's there. I wouldn't buy it again because neither of the flavours, in my opinion, was particularly nice. Good, almost afternoon. It probably will be afternoon by the time I get this done because it's about the 6th take I've done. It is Monday. I'm just working and I've just made myself some tuna sandwiches, so cats have invaded. There's a little Reggie monster sat next to me here, and Pixie's just been in. She climbed all over the desk and then I nearly dropped her because she was being such a wriggle monkey. She's fine though. I had a really good weekend. It was really nice to spend time with Tangled up in Fun yesterday. It did occur to me that when I was joking about forgetting the channel name, it was kind of, I was playing on the fact that when I'm doing vlogging I'm very, very forgetful and sometimes my mind goes blank. So I was quite impressed with myself that I remembered everything. It was good fun to meet them because it was like, we have met in the past. We met 2018, 19 I think. 19 it would have been, I think, because we were watching a lot of Disneyland Paris vlogs to try and get ideas for our trip, and they were one of the first channels we came across and really enjoyed their content. And then they said, they said they were going down to see the Magic at Liverpool, so we said hello to them then. But this time was a proper good chance to catch up and have a chat, and it's really good when you do your vlogs and that, and you sort of plan to meet people, both like viewers and other vloggers. And you're like, sometimes you're a bit nervous. Well, I'm a bit nervous that we're not gonna get on or whatever. And every time so far we've just got on really well with people and had like loads of good conversation. And I was like, we sat down in Dead Crafty, which I didn't film in there because we weren't sure whether they wanted to vlog or we wanted to vlog or anything like that. Probably should just lay the ground rules out at the beginning, but we wanted to just have a catch up and a chat mainly as well. And Jem from Tangled Up in Fun just went, so tell us about your Disney trip, and then that was it. We were just chatting for like 4 hours straight. My throat's probably still sore a bit actually off it. But yeah, it was nice to go back to the GPO. A little bit disappointed a couple of stalls seemed to be closed there just for the evening and things like that. And the burger place only had the vegan burgers, which, I mean, in retrospect, I probably should have tried one. But the pizza was really nice. And yeah, I think everyone enjoyed the food, so that was good. And I think, as I mentioned yesterday, we're probably going to try and repeat that, but go over to Manchester and see some of the sites in Manchester. So when I was younger, sort of like in my 20s, my early 20s, I had a group of friends. I still have a group of friends that sort of go like more Manchester based. But we always used to go out to like 42nd Street, 5th Avenue, places like that for the indie clubs, the nightclubs. I think 42nd Street still exists as an indie club. But yeah, so I used to go out in Manchester a lot, so I was very familiar with it. And then about 10 years ago, I went with another friend from university to go and see the Charlatans in Manchester, and it was just like a completely different city. I didn't recognise anything. It'll be kind of nice to go back. I think there's still areas that haven't changed a huge amount, like the areas that I used to go around sometimes. There's like Piccadilly Gardens and like down towards Affleck's Palace on Oldham Road or Oldham Street, I'm not sure. So, but yeah, other areas are just completely different, much like Liverpool is. Anyway, enough talking. I'm going to finish my tuna sandwiches and hopefully my parcel will arrive in a bit. I have bought some new shoes. I think I mentioned, I don't know. The shoes that I wore the most in Florida were on the last legs, so I threw them out as we left, and I've basically just ordered another pair. I'll show you them as well, because if you are planning a Florida trip and looking for some shoes, I think, for me, these are the best bet for walking around theme parks. They're not Go Walks, they're not Under Armour, but they're perfect. They're like really grippy in the wet weather when it does rain. They're not watertight, but they dry quickly and they're really, really comfortable for extended walking. So I'll show you when they arrive. My new shoes turned up. So these are, as previously mentioned, the same pair that I wore for the last 3 years. If you like a pair of shoes, you wear them twice. The reason I bought them again is because they managed to do 2 full trips to Florida. So 4 full weeks walking around Florida, Disney parks, which is thousands and thousands of steps. And they held up well. And then obviously many zoo trips and Cornwall last year. Oh, they've lasted ages. And these are the ones. There's a kitten trying to help. There we go. Pretty sure they're the exact same colour that I've ordered in the past as well. They are the, hang on, I'll get the name of them. So if you are in the market for a pair of shoes, the whole box fell over. A pair of shoes, you can buy them. They are Moab 2 Vent and a UK 10.5. I always go up about a half size in Merrill shoes because the size down is just a little tight on my feet. They were about £70, so they aren't the cheapest walking shoe. But I've bought cheaper walking shoes in the past, and the other one just fell on the floor. But yeah, I've bought cheaper walking shoes in the past, and I get like 12 months out of them before they start falling apart. So I thought I'd rather buy once and pay a bit more. And Merrill is generally the choice of shoe I go with. Anyway, I'm going to set them up and wear them, get them worn in. And in the meantime, Pixie has a new toy to play with. And I have a bed to clean. Alright. I just realised I didn't end the vlog. It's Tuesday night, I've edited it. I found all the mistakes that I made where I was flipping cameras round and audio cut out.
Pixie's birthday.
It's Pixie's birthday. It's Pixie's gotcha day. Well, yeah. So we're treating it's dear to you that. So we treated them to nice food today, didn't we?
Yeah, they had the encore fish stuff.
Yes. Yeah, so all three of them got lovely food for Pixie's gotcha day.
Pixie's birthday party day.
Yeah. No, she's been a naughty girl today, climbing all over me and hurting me. And now she's sat there like little madam. But anyway, had a nice weekend.
Yes, lovely weekend.
I think I've asked that about 6 times now in this vlog. And this will be there will be no occasional vlog next week. Because we'll be on Hollybobs. Can't believe I just said Hollybobs.
No.
So yeah, this is your lot.
Follow along on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'll be posting Instagrams.
And I'll probably won't be posting anything on Twitter because I haven't for a little while.
Instagrams and Facebook, I'll be posting stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. And now she's pushing me off the couch. Huh?
She's so cute. You're right, big.
Your head's disappearing into your neck.
And she's like,
You big fluffy kitten. Bye, Jim.
Hi, Mom.
Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. I haven't done that for a few weeks, have I?
No.
Bye-bye.